Hey everyone, my name is Edith and today we will be talking about how to make guacamole. Now, how many of you have tried guacamole before? And you don't have to raise your hand, you can just answer in your head. However, according to avocados from Mexico, 1.7 billion pounds of avocados are enjoyed across the United States per year. Now, my parents are both from Mexico, so our household had a pretty traditional Mexican cuisine. So one of the ways guacamole is enjoyed is with carne asada. So today we will be talking about how to make guacamole and a little bit of the history of the guacamole and a little bit of Cinco de Mayo since it is going to be coming up. So to begin, we're going to use 2 avocados, 1 tomato, 1 serrano, 1 lime, half a lime, half of an onion, and then a small little bunch of cilantro, And we're also going to use some salt. For your things you're going to need, just a bowl, a knife, a cutting board, a spoon, and a lime squeezer. So to begin, you're going to want to wash your produce. A lot of people touch it, and so you want to wash it, which is the step I've already done. Now what you want to do is start cutting the avocado in half. And you're going to want to start cutting from top to bottom, all the way down, from top to bottom. And it's pretty soft and creamy, so you don't really need a lot of pressure. And then you're going to want to scoop it with the spoon onto your bowl. So a little bit of the history of guacamole. The Aztecs of the 14th century made their first creamy batch of guacamole about 700 years ago. This bone is really in there. Okay, so one of the reasons I threw the bone in there is because it is said that it slows down the process of the browning of the avocado. So I'm going to go ahead and throw one of those in there. Now, avocados is something the Aztecs actually enjoyed. It was part of their diet. And so, again, just sliding all the way down and across and using your spoon to scoop everything out. Just like that. Okay, you're going to do the same thing to the next one. Now, you can make this dish for whatever reason, but now you have an excuse to make it. Cinco de Mayo is actually coming up, and it was a battle won in Puebla in 1862. So according to the Britannica Encyclopedia, it was a celebration among Mexican immigrants to get them excited or proud of their Mexican heritage. And I'm just going to throw the second seed in there. And then again, just cut from top to bottom. And so a lot of critics have said that it didn't really take off until it started being associated with the alcohol, like Modelo or Corona and such. Oh, whoops, we left a little avocado skin. We can just take that out. So they said it didn't take off until after it was associated. But just FYI, it is not the independence of Mexico. It's actually September 16th. Now, some people go ahead and mash the avocado. I'm not really going to do that, but you can. And then the next thing we're going to do is dice our tomato. I just thought it was really interesting that it was noticed that it wasn't really celebrated among the Mexican until the alcohol. And I guess that's where these stereotypes come in. So I thought that was a little fun fact. And so you want to stack them and then just dice them and throw them in your bowl. Then, so one of the lovely things about guacamole is that you can play with it. So if you don't really like a lot of tomato, you don't need to put a lot of tomato. Okay, next we will dice the onion. And then same thing, if you're not a huge fan of onion, you don't need to put a lot of onion. So I think I'm just going to use this much. And the rest we'll save. Then you're going to want to do your cilantro, and I just end up bunching it up and kind of just mince as I go. Just go ahead and throw that in there. And you know, you don't have to do a serrano. You can do a jalapeno, but I use serrano because my husband likes spicy food. And so he really enjoys the spiciness of the serrano. And so that's one of the reasons I use serrano in this guacamole. And the last thing we'll do is the lime. You don't really need a lot. You just need it. It just kind of adds a little bit of acidic flavor, and it helps also as part of the to slow down the browning in the browning of the avocado. And you're also going to want to add a little bit of salt, and of course taste it as you go, and then add or don't add. And you just want to mix it. Whoops, sorry guys. My counter is pretty clean. other than that, that is it, you guys. I hope you learned how to do a guacamole step by step, a little bit of the history, and since Cinco de Mayo is coming up, hope you guys also learned a little bit about that.